Biashara Tuesday is back on air. The hashtag you can use on social media, and when you guys notice this hashtag Biashara Tuesday, tag us at KUTV Kenya, at Richard_Okenya. Youth Nation Manessa _ on Twitter. Anasema we are tuned in from Moi University Annex Campus. Thank you very much, guys of Moi University and Manessa for tuning in. This one is called Zimeriet. Zimeriet, thank you for tuning in to the show. You guys have the most interesting memes on social media. I'd like to see that. Ojong Mariam, asante for tuning in. Asema, have you tried GMO? I don't know, bro. Have you? Tell me if you have, and then we'll get to know how that works out. More people tuning in, of course, on the Twitter, where we will be interacting at throughout the whole show. So the hashtag Biashara Tuesday, and also tag me at Richard_Kenya. Nitaona Emperor Shaker anasema we are done with the day to move on to another. Fungeni kazi, but bado mapema. So give up at 8 a.m. There's still more to come through. So please keep sending in your comments, feedback, questions, anything that you have. We'll be seeing it and relaying it as we go on with the show. We're coming back to conversations, and the theme today has been empowerment. Spoke about empowerment for the youth in matters of mentorship and leadership. So if you can come through to the Jeff Hill Mentorship and Leadership Summit, which is has charters in Kenyatta University, Tangaza University, and I forgot the other campus. I'll remember and tell you. Please reach out to them on social media, the email address, and also on Facebook. Spoke about empowerment for businesses in terms of sustainability reporting, and now we're switching gears back to women, empowerment of women who are in the construction space. Wanasema msichana ni mrembo lakini anakula kama fundi. Akula kama foreman, but you're trying pia akue foreman na akule kama foreman, and that is what we are doing here. It's a conversation we are setting place with Build Her, and I'm here with man like Hillary. He's going to introduce to us the kind of activities they have at Build Her and how you can join if you're a woman in that particular space. Welcome to the show. I'll allow you to introduce yourself first, and then, you know, people want to mafundi, warembo na mafundi waji prepare, and they get to know what kind of benefits they can get from you.
Thank you. My name is Daniel MIDEGA. I'm the head of impact at Build Her. What Build Her does is we empower women through training in accredited skills. We empower women through training in accredited skills, and also try to
Right. So Build Her as head of impact. What kind of impact are you seeking to achieve with Build Her?
So impact for us, for women, is we want to move women from, you know, we interact with women. We actually train women from informal settlements in this in accredited skills, and, you know, empowerment for us is getting them to earn better. So impact for us is women are able to put more money into their pockets. Women are able to, you know, move from more insecure areas of the informal settlements to more secure areas of informal settlements. With more money in their pockets, they're able to do this. With more money in their pockets, women are able to send their kids to school, you know, basically move away from poverty.
Right. Yeah. So apart from technical training, you're also availing opportunities which will benefit them after they've done the training.
Yes. So apart from technical training, we also do life skills training support. This includes something we call holistic employability and wellness skills training. So this is basically, you know, communication skills for women who have never, you know, interacted with employment before. Also involves mental health support for women. We also have nutrition support. Umesema fundi, mwanamke kula kama fundi. So we have a nutrition consultant who helps our women with the feeding, helps women with looking at how their kids also feed, because we notice that, you know, for women, health of their kids is something that affects their concentration in our classes as well. We also have physical conditioning and yoga. So for a woman to work in this sector, they have to be a bit strong. So we introduced something called physical conditioning, and we have a physical conditioning coach who helps them with gaining strength and also, stuff like manual handling, etc. But we also have a yoga consultant who helps women with, flexibility, recovery, once they do the hard work.
All right.
But basically, our training is both the technical skills, carpentry and joinery, painting and decorating, and now we're introducing tiling in January. And you can notice the stuff we train is more interior finishes, which we know women are more, they're very quality and detail oriented when it comes to finishes. So that's what we train on in terms of technical. But then since our program is more holistic, we integrate also the life skills support and the employability and wellness support as well.
Right. The societal structure has, or let's say patriarchy, has been successful in gatekeeping construction artisans to be male. Yeah. So previously the industry has been led by male. If we take a look even the building we are in, if we try to find out who were the construction artisans, we'd find maybe majority of them were men. So now you are trying, of course, to bring that over and exclusively offer training to these women. Do they need to have prior skill before they really need to have prior skill before they join, or can they just come with pure interest?
It's interesting that you mentioned the construction sector being entirely male or majority male. It's still really bad currently at I think 3 to 5% representation, but we are trying to bridge that gap through training more and more women. No, we do not require previous skills in construction. We maybe I can talk about the kind of women that we train. So we recruit women who are between 18 years to 50 years old. The women are women who earn less than $3 a day. Basically, if you convert it into Kenyan shillings the way we are used to, $1 for 100, that's 300 shillings a day. And it's usually inconsistent, so 2 to 3 days a week. And then also, we don't look at level of education. So we allow any woman at any level to attend the program, but we have a cutoff because our training is a bit technical. There's technical drawing, etc. So we allow women who are class 8 and above, but sometimes we allow women who are up to class 6. And then the women also could be single mothers, married, or just single women. But yeah, that's the demographic of women we train. We do not ask women to, show previous qualifications in construction, because the way that the training has been structured, it can turn any woman into a fundi in 4 months. Yeah.
You can turn any woman into a fundi. And we've mentioned there that, predominantly we've had, men be in the construction industry. Apart from, maybe men ensuring that they are also just giving their fellow men work, what are some of the other barriers that have prevented women from getting into this space?
Yeah, the obvious stereotypes for, like a woman cannot do the same work that a man can do. They have little strength to do the job. But other stereotypes are, basically, can I speak in Swahili?
Yeah, it's a biashara duty.
Hii job ni ya wanaume. Women can't do the job. And especially in the artisan side, on the fundi side, like women have not been given that opportunity to showcase their skills. Women have been, the stereotype is that women are more people who will carry water for fundis, for example, or pour water on walls when they're drying, or sweep the place, or feed people. So that has been the culture previously, and we're trying to change that. We're also really working hard to change attitudes of men towards women in this sector. So we do a lot of sensitization of industry partners that we work with, the employees. We have all these sessions. Like previously, we just had a conference on women fundis, the first conference in Kenya on women fundis on the 4th of November. We brought together different players just to talk about, to show that there is a women collective, women fundis who have qualified in these skills, and to have a voice to champion for, we are also here. We can do this just as the men.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, for the time that you've already been doing this, how long has it been, by the way, and what has been the impact like?
In this sector?
Yes.
So Builder was founded in 2018 as a subsidiary of a Scottish charity called Orchid Studio. Since 2018, we started our training in March of 2019, and it's been 3 years of empowering women. So far we've trained, we have a cohort that is graduating in December, but previously we've trained around 418 women and graduated 78% of those women, around 324. So of course the training is a bit intensive, so some women will drop out, but others have actually built, 78% of the ones who have trained have actually built or are building careers in construction. By 2024, we hope to have trained at least around 2,000 women, but then we have a bigger goal of training 4,000 women by 2030, and then using that training, our model is to like train women at Builder 4,000 women, but then partner with partners like MCA who have access to more construction employers to train more, and our target is to have around 6,000 women trained through that partner network. So our target by 2030 will be to train around 10,000 women.
All right, so that is what Build Her is trying to do, breaking down that those social economic barriers that keep women from accessing vocational training and securing high-paying jobs in the construction sector. And we're going to, of course, know how that process looks like. So once they've tried to join, how the registration process is like, how long does that training period take, and how intense is it? You can take us through the program, maybe a brief look into the model of training. You said there's life skill training, there's technical training. Do those happen throughout that period, and how exactly is that timeline looking like for Builder, or for the women who will be joining Builder? Remember, Builder, of course, if you're joining us right now, Builder is training women specifically and exclusively in the construction industry. So from start to finish of the program, how does that look like from the registration part to the end of graduation?
Oh, and we have, currently we are doing the next recruitment in December for the 10th cohort.
Okay.
So basically we throw out a call for applications into the communities we serve. We started with 3 communities, Korogosho, Huruma, Mathare, but now we've expanded to around 11 informal settlements in Nairobi. We have guys coming all the way from Kawangware to join the program. So basically people apply to join the program. So we send out the call through social media, LinkedIn, Instagram, and we also ask our alumni, women who have already gone through the program, to market the same program to their friends, to their families, to join. After this, women either come to our offices in Babadogo to sign their names to be considered for the program, or we have a number that we have on our posters that they can call and give details. After they give details, we have a team, the impact team and the community team, call up these women, all the women who have registered. So we don't discriminate against anyone. We call up all the women who have registered to join the program, to come for interviews, because for a program that attracts up to 400 women every cohort as applicants, we only have a few slots. Yeah, because it's very intensive. So we do interviews, and the interviews are very highly collaborative. Our team plus community partners and some NGO partners that we work with and support the women sit in these interviews, select women we have a selection criteria and questions that look at women's ability to work in the sector, their mental health space, if they actually need the program or not. And these questions guide us on the kind of women that we recruit. So once the women have been recruited, they join the program 1 week later, because we don't also want to keep them waiting for so long.
Right.
And they now go through the training. So the training, as you say, is very intensive. 4 months of technical training, technical drawing, the life skills training. And then after the 4 months, they graduate, or they transition into what we call employment placement. So the 4 months is basically to, highly intensive workshop training in our offices in Babadogo, and we welcome you to come and tour. We'll have visitors. 4 months of workshop training, intensive, both classwork and physical, practical work in our workshop. It's been set up for that kind of work and for women. Really set up for women to, we've considered the kind of people we are training.
Yeah.
And then after the 4 months, now women transition into what I told you, it's called employment placement. So during employment placement, women still work as they learn. So we know that 4 months is not enough to produce like a fully developed fundi. So it's almost like like what in university we call, is it an attachment or internship?
Internship, attachment, yes.
Yeah, so after the 4 months, you go into another 4 months of employment placement. And this allows women to now work under a skilled fundi and better develop their skills.
Do you help them with, are you the ones to link them up?
So we have different models. We have a model where Builder has employer partners, bigger employers, larger employers will employ, 5, 10, 15 women at a go. So we curate those partnerships and we, transition women into jobs into such partnerships. But we also encourage women during our HUES training, the holistic employability and wellness support, skills training, encourage women to, we teach them to negotiate for jobs. We teach them to, be a go-getter. You can't have skills and then sit down.
And then just sit and wait for opportunities.
So a large percentage of women do not wait for Builder to place them. They actually go and look for employment on their own, but then we support them to transition into those jobs safely. Yeah, so that other model is called self-placement. So we have the self-placement model and then the Builder supported placement model as well.
So now, that's amazing. I'm just wowed by the kind of impact that you're able to achieve by these different models which you are applying still under Builder. So for the future, maybe, what do you expect Builder to look like? Do you turn it to a training institute, or just let's stick to what we began with as a model? It's normally people start as a mentorship center, and then few months later it's Mentorship Institute of Kenya, or if it's Leadership Institute of Kenya. Do you intend for it to head to a place where there's a curriculum, a fully fledged curriculum, where you enroll people as a normal school does?
Wow, so excellent question, Richard. So what do I see Builder? At a personal level, I know we're growing really fast, and it's amazing to see how much we've grown in just 3 years. The kind of demand for the program that we're getting from the communities that we serve. Of course, we want to grow and grow quickly, but grow, gradually and safely, so that we are able to support.
Bite what you can swallow.
Yes. But that said, yes, we do not just want to have this program only serve Nairobi. We have discussions internally on expanding the program, not just in the Babadogo area, but also, satellite areas in Nairobi. So there's different places that we are considering, but also not just in Nairobi. If we can expand the model in Nairobi, and it works, then we can expand to other cities. And we've had different places that have shown interest, like Kisumu and Kilifi, that have shown interest in having the Builder program being expanded to those areas. And that's what I see in a few years. We'll have a Builder in every major city supporting, bottom of the pyramid women get themselves out of poverty.
That'll be really impressive.
Yeah.
But all the best. I'd love to see that in every other place that I go. Is there a fee for these women who you finally enroll into the program? Do they need to pay a fee?
We do not charge a fee. We do not charge a fee for the program. The program is actually subsidized by donor funding. So we've been lucky to be supported to support women. However, things that are free are usually not, I don't know if that's your experience as well, but free things are usually not consumed the same way as things that people pay for. So we usually require women to put a bit of skin in the game. So we ask them to pay for their examination fee, because we ask women after completing the 4 months intensive training plus 4 months placement, we ask women to pay for their examination fee, and our examination accreditation body is NITA, National Industrial Training Authority. So the small amount that we ask them to pay goes directly to NITA. It doesn't come to us. But eventually, we would like to, continue expanding the program so that we can get as many women join as possible.
All right. So if you're a woman out there who's interested in construction, you're an artisan or someone who's aspiring to be one, please make sure you're checking out Build Her, and you will be built to build as well. So it's an interesting opportunity for women in the construction and manufacturing industry. Maybe a last call to action to the women that we are trying to empower, how they can reach out to you, physical locations, websites, to ensure that you are setting them on that path. Especially because you said you have a call to next cohort for
application.
Yes,
in December.
Please do.
Yes, so you can reach us on Twitter @_buildher. We are also on Instagram, buildher. You can watch a lot of our inspirational videos on the women that we've impacted on YouTube at Build a Nonprofit. And if you can shoot us an email, our email is hello@builder.org. You can also see some of the products that have been developed and the prototypes by women and then developed in our shop. So we have a builder shop. But
oh, okay.
Yes.
So you can get to order some of
Yes, you can get to order some of the products that were started. The development was started by women, but then curated by Builder at Builder Shop, and Builder Shop is also on Instagram, and you'll be able to see the kind of quality that we're trying to push in the construction industry at the Builder Shop. Yeah.
All right. That is what we have here for you today in matters of empowerment of women in the manufacturing and construction scene. That is Daniel MIDEGA, the head of impact at Build Hub. Please make sure you reach out to them. The next cohort is coming in, and if you do get in, reach back to us pia utuambie how the experience is like, and also we'd love to come through and check out the Builder shop and also to see your workshop.
Yeah, so our workshop is on Babadogo Road, Spectrum Business Park, office number 15. So you can be able to interact with the women, with the program, and also you can be able to check out the shop.
All right. Yeah. Thank you very much, Daniel.
Thank you so
and
much.
All the best with Build Her.
Yeah,
all right. So going for that very short break, Biashara Tuesday, packed with conversations on empowerment. We're coming back with much more, so don't go too far. We are talking with farmers need empowerment. How do they access tractors? How do they cultivate non-genetically modified maize? And how do they have access to some of these mechanization techniques? Hello Tractor, watakuwa hapa in just a short while. So if you have any questions, if you're a farmer, you have questions, how to access these opportunities from them, next conversation is empowerment of farmers. So send mbali sana. Biashara Tuesday is coming back.